bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. A local entrepreneur is calling on Grand Bahamians to support local businesses, particularly those who specialize in Bahamian-made products. Dino Duncombe, a young artist, creates everything from bookmarks to conch shells and decorative bottles. But he says he is disappointed in the level of support he gets from residents on this island and the harsh criticisms he has to face as a struggling entrepreneur.
Why can't I, as a young man, be an entrepreneur per se, and grow my own business, build my own business with support from the Grand Bahamian public? Why is it so hard to support a young man as myself trying to make it on his own? Number one, they say I need to find another job. They don't have any money. And my stuff, a lot of them say the things are too expensive, but I don't think they take into consideration the work that goes into and the preparation that goes into making the stuff. And a lot like to give advice to the same people who don't buy. They like to give advice on what I should do and where I should go.
While Duncombe is often told that he should get a traditional job, he says he will continue to follow his passion.
I would like them to support more people in my industry, especially younger entrepreneurs, who are trying to make it positively, not going out there selling drugs or killing, breaking in, stealing. Not just young people, of course, but older people as well. And just to say, even if it's just to help them, help the person, just buy something. A lot of people say they don't need the things that I sell. Buy it and give it to someone. It's a gift. You can give it as a gift. You can use it as a decorative piece, anything of that sort.
Now, Duncombe says residents should support their own and promote what is Bahamian. A local organization continuing its mission to reach out to the young men of this island. This coming Saturday, a one-day forum will be held to address the many social ills facing this sector of our population. Sabrina Brown has this story.
The Reach Out Youth Organization is once again tackling the issue of crime head-on. The ministry is preparing to hold its 6th annual Boys to Men conference, Let Your Story Be Your Glory, under the theme The Possible Dream. Founder Dudley Sade.
A lot of times, a lot of people sit on the sidelines and complain. So Reach Out Ministry has decided to host this conference to let the young boys know that you could be like Pastor Lockhart. You could be like Bishop Hall. You could be like Henry Rolle from Urban Renewal. You could be like the Christian Council presidents. So our whole purpose is to bring positive men throughout the community of Grand Bahama, so the kids could know it's okay to dream. It's okay to believe in yourself.
Host Pastor Robert Lockhart of Calvary Temple Assemblies of God and President of the Grand Bahama Christian Council, Reverend Keith Meadows, endorsed the event.
It's so exciting to see leaders from church groups, sports groups, other youth groups throughout the community coming and exposing young men and women to good adult role models, especially male role models that can speak into the lives of our young men.
So many of our young men have been marginalized, and so I think this is a wonderful thing that Brother Said has taken on. And so I would encourage fathers, those of you that are listening and watching, to bring your sons.
Bishop Joe Hall will be among the speakers on Saturday. He believes the forum is significant.
Our society has become injected with the ills of homosexuality, alcoholism, lesbianism, and you name it, too numerous to mention. But I yea say today, rise up, ye men of God, and let us do the work of God.
The policing arm of Urban Renewal has also come on board in an effort to save the young men of this nation. Inspector Henry Rolle.
Among the social ills and the crime that we face in this country today, you can see that we are bombarded with these issues, and working together with the youth leaders to forge a good relationship helps to mold the minds of some of our young people who often find deviant behavior in their lives.
The Boys to Men conference is set for Saturday morning at 10 o'clock at Calvary Temple Church on Clive Avenue. Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
Thanks, Sabrina. Well, some help coming today for kids with cancer. Rose Delancey and the Future Network making a donation today to help young cancer patients make the trip to Camp Good Days, which is a summer time getaway in New York. Rose Delancey says she wants to help those kids in need.
So far, we've identified about 4 to 5, but there's a lot more out there. Right? And I'd like the public, if they're aware of any child that has had cancer, who has cancer or sickle cell, right, to contact us immediately. They get, everything is free. They don't, all they do is pack their bag and we go and we have one great time up there. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Right? And if you've not had cancer, right, you're the odd one out. Right? And they're chaperoned by professional people, right, who have a lot of experience with people with cancer and sickle cell. And they have a wonderful time.
Now, the cost of travel for each child is estimated to be around $800. Coordinator of the program on Grand Bahama, Terry Goldsmith, is grateful for this support.
To commemorate my 50th birthday, I decided that I wanted to run a half marathon in San Francisco this year. And so the race will be not only to raise awareness about the children who are suffering from cancer and other related illnesses here in the Bahamas, but it'll also be to raise at least $5,000 to help these children to travel to Camp Good Days this summer. It will not only give them an opportunity to have some fun, but it'll also allow for the people who care for them some well-deserved break. And so I am delighted